Hi guys, thanks for joining me and welcome to Daliso Sports Show. More predictions for the World Cup 2026. We saw South Africa get knocked out by Canada last night, but I missed the rest of the predictions, busy weekend and all that. So let's start right at the top where we've got Brazil taking on Japan. Personally, I feel like Brazil, for me, have become one of the favorites. I feel like their team, they've got a good defense. They've got very attacking midfielders. Their forward line as well. You've got Vini Jr. there. They are, I think, one of the teams to beat, and they will go far in this tournament, despite my earlier reservations. So Brazil, for me, to go through here, where they'll beat Japan 3-1. In terms of the next match, which is Germany versus Paraguay, we have seen the Germans. They're resolute. They can defend. They can wait out their patience. They're patient, and they've got all the tools in the kitty. Personally, I think to take on a Paraguay side, and I really feel like they'll be going through and they'll be sort of comfortable because Paraguay are not going to lie down. I've gone for Germany to win 2-1. Then this one is more of a mystery because I'm not sure how it's going to go. In terms of Netherlands, Morocco. Netherlands have done a lot better than I expected. I did not see where they had were going to do well in this tournament. But after watching a few of their games, I believe their balance is not too bad. In terms of Morocco, we have seen Morocco strut their stuff. They managed to hold Brazil. I am going to give Morocco a huge chance here. I feel like Morocco can do the job against the Netherlands. I think they've got good Saibari up front. You've got Hakimi at the back. He hasn't been the best personally, I don't think, but you've got El Kabi. You've got so many characters in this team, I think, who, when they're put together, are very well balanced. So I am going to go for a Morocco win, which is 2-1. Wish me luck on this one. And then Ivory Coast versus Norway. Now, this is going to be a very difficult one for me. My captain, Martin Odegaard, will be the one leading these guys out. You've got Erling Haaland up there as well. Ivory Coast, for me, that game where the game against Germany really freaked me out. I feel like there are certain issues which I cannot overlook. And for me personally, I think they might manage to get a draw out of this, although I don't know. I mean, defensively, most of the African sides have been fantastic. So hopefully they can hold Haaland and take it to sort of like a draw and then probably get eliminated in the end with Norway winning maybe in a penalties or something. But I feel like this might end in a draw, my first draw of this last round of 32. So 1-1, Ivory Coast and Norway. They're Norway to go through, unfortunately. Sorry, Ivory Coast. But Adingra's messing about that day really, really put me off, you guys. The next match is going to be, I think, one of the favorites in this tournament. It will be France versus Sweden. Now, for me, Sweden, I don't think I've impressed. I haven't watched I think I've watched one of their games. I wasn't really impressed with them in terms of like thinking they're going to go a lot further than maybe the quarterfinals, or I don't think they'll even make the semis, to be honest. But let's be serious. You've got Dembele, you've got Olise in that team, you've got Mbappe, you've got a defense with Upamechenko, with Saliba. What chance does anyone have? Let's be serious. I have gone for France to take these guys out 3-1. Then on Wednesday, we've got these games where we see Mexico take on Ecuador. Let's be serious. The hosts haven't done too badly. They're resilient, they're spirited, and they're very brave. I reckon they're going to be able to beat Ecuador, and I've gone for 2-0 to Mexico. And then we've got, oh my God, it doesn't matter who I pick here, but I lose. England versus Congo DR. Congo DR, my neighbors, at the end of the day. England, these are my team. These are my guys. Half of that team, or the most important aspect of that team, they're Arsenal fans. So I just need to be serious. But honestly, guys, I am so concerned about England's defensive frailties, the lack of cohesion in midfield. I feel like that midfield defense transition thing is just not working very well. I feel like when they get a spirited low block, they're going to really stumble. And I feel like Johan Wissa up front and all the other elements of bravery from DRC are going to really trouble England. So unless England bring their A game, it's going to be difficult. We've already seen Reece James is out, but uh, anyway, I have gone. Oh my goodness, guys. I just have to do it. At the end of the day, I believe that it's going to be England 1, Congo DRC 2. So Congo to go through. In terms of Belgium versus Senegal, I have gone for a 3-1 Senegal win. Don't ask me why. I just have to go with my instinct. My instincts say the African champions, in my opinion, Senegal, are going to do the job. I feel like despite some of the earlier troubles they've had, they have sort of grown into managing the games better, especially by the time they played their third game. I could see some differences and some control in that last game of theirs that I watched. Belgium, of course, are amazing. They've got some great characters in there. You've got De Bruyne. I think Doku is definitely back. They've got all other issues that you can mention as well, but they've also got Leandro Trossard doing an amazing job. But, did you see Pape Gueye? I completely blanked on his name, but yeah, Pape Gueye, he was absolutely sensational in the last game, I thought, in terms of like being decisive. So I have gone for Senegal to win this 3-1. Oh, this is so brave of me, I can't lie. USA versus Bosnia. I've gone for USA to beat these guys 2-0 because Bosnia defensive, but I feel like the hosts, the United States, are really just getting also into sort of like the tournament, and I think as hosts they'll have a very spirited attempt at this matchup. Spain versus Austria. Guys, we can pretend all we want, but I think Spain are going to go through. I've given them a 3-0 win. I feel like they're going to do the job and it will be pretty comfortable. Portugal versus Croatia, a game that is very difficult to predict. But for me, Portugal have not been very convincing. Hopefully by now they would have figured out how to play without sabotaging themselves and obsessing over whether Ronaldo is their best player or not and focus on getting a result. I have gone for Croatia 2, Portugal 1. In terms of Switzerland versus Algeria, I have gone for an Algeria win. I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, let's do this. Algeria 2, Switzerland 1. It can happen. We've seen things happening in this World Cup. Of course, the eliminators are going to be a lot more different and a lot more technical. The quality will be coming through a lot more. But yeah, Algeria 2-1 versus Switzerland. Australia versus Egypt, I have gone. Guess. I have gone for an Egypt win 3-1. Mo Salah is going to take the boys through into the next round. Then we have got, I have a feeling, we've got Argentina versus Cape Verde. Now, Cape Verde have been valiant. They've gone through to the last 32 without winning a match. They have absolutely been in an interesting concept in terms of like first time participation in the tournament. They just did not turn up. They had a good group that allowed them to thrive. I have gone for, though, because I am not completely insane, I have gone for Argentina to win 3-0. I mean, they might try and score one, maybe 3-1, but 3-0 is my instinct, and I'm going to stick to it because you know what? Bravery and all that. Then Colombia versus Ghana. The Ghanaians played Panama, they played England, they played Croatia. And to be honest, against Croatia, I thought they lacked some bravery and some imagination. Same with England. They managed to hold on England at bay for a long time, very low block. But I feel like they are going to really, really like struggle. I mean, Colombia might be a good team for them to play, but these South American teams are very technical, so I'm not sure. Maybe Ghana might try and, do their thing, but I feel like this might be a really tough one for them, and I've gone for Colombia to beat Ghana 2-1. So yeah, those are my predictions for the last round of 32. We already know South Africa were kicked out of this tournament with a almost last minute winner versus Canada. So yeah, these are the rest of the predictions, guys. Let me know what you think. And do not forget to like and subscribe and all the good things. Thank you. And I'll be speaking to you very soon. Bye bye.